have to do display capture again. Oh well. Just don't send me nudes, it'll be fine. Okay, do you guys see the game now?
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased
Oh,
with
good
the
now.
goods
Perfect.
my boy
No
and I've
noodles for
collected,
tofu.
and
Enchantment.
with your discount.
So I'm gonna sell all the shields. Oh, I think I have sold them already. Okay. Armor. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. But where to go now is the question, team.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, before we do that, let me talk to what's his face, our soon-to-be king. Alistair didn't tell us he was going to be king.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you.
Oh?
Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
Oh. I thought he was going to flirt with me. I haven't seen you play this before. Can you tell us what role and what race you're... I'm playing a dwarf, a commoner dwarf. And I'm playing warrior-ish class. I'm tanky. Well, I'm not really tanky yet, but I'm a frontliner. May I recommend a next destination? Absolutely.
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her.
Okay.
I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Okay. Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her.
Okay.
Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
We don't have time for side trips. If you want to, we could try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she
Goldana.
remarried but still lives just
That's a
outside
lovely
the
name,
alienage.
Goldana.
If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Okay, we have a new quest. All right. I recommend going to Soldier's Pass if available. Okay, let's do Soldier's Pass. Trying to remember some of my main quests, of course. Might pick up Alistair just for a variation. Oh no, but then I don't have any lockpicking skills. No, you're gonna go.
Yes. Indeed.
You saw Goldana in the Fade. Oh, you're one who was talking to him. Yeah, still a nice name. Okay, so you say you recommend to go to Soldier's Pass. That's a DLC. All right, let's go to Soldier's Pass. What could possibly go wrong? Eating. Oh, what's this? Hello.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Oh. Silver of Mercy. An ornate silver arm in the shape of a sword. Painting of the Rebel Queen. This painting portrays a battle between Orlais and Ferelden. The Rebel Queen, with fiery red hair, has climbed atop a ruined chariot and is holding a lot. Okay. Use this tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a skill, but is rendered useless afterwards. Oh, that's really cool. It's really expensive, though. Yeah, none of this is worth it. Because baby, I'm worth it. Because my armor's way better. Thanks, but no thanks. You don't seem to have cool stuff. Oh, is that it? Can I not go anywhere else? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's keep going. Death Road. Hello, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your Mew?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that.
The elf?
I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and
Grosbois.
entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Venadia. Pleased to meet you. I'm one of the Grey Wardens.
A Grey Warden? That's quite impressive, isn't it? My word. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
Sure. What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How much do you want for it? What does the control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. You're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they?
I guess not. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit.
Oh,
To be honest,
thanks.
I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Kind of weird the way he's giving it for free. Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith.
Honleith.
I'll mark it here on your map.
Thank you.
Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar.
Lefgar.
That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
I feel like walking into a trap.
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you
Maybe
then.
the golem ate
Now,
him.
I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Maybe the guy was like, I don't want anything to do with that. So, should have received the rod. Where did it go? I don't see a rod.
Got it.
I'm picking it up. Besides, could we hold the rod and call out lightning bolt instead? Yeah. Okay, the game is not happy about going around. Wait. Oh, is that it? Is this the whole place? And then I just go to the map and I go to that town that he marked on my map?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I guess that's where we go. Hi ho, hi ho. We go to the we golem do we go. Shit. Okay, I fucked that up. My bad. Oh boy. Oh! What's going on? Wait, what? Oh, okay.
All right. That'll teach you.
was too easy.
Can I get
Hey,
you a ladder
don't
so you can get off my
fart.
back? Now's better than later.
That was really rude. There was no need to fart there. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
Let us end this! Now we go into
It's cool to see the projectiles working this way.
No mercy!
Tofu!
I'm done with that.
Let's all charge!
Got it.
Whack him. Nice. It takes so long for Tofu to charge her whack that by the time the swing came around, the enemy's dead. Like, that's not the first time this has happened. Who's lettuce? Some said, let us end this. I like how you had to put it in brackets to explain it to me because you know me. Hi Tofu, I watched a retrospective video about Dragon Age Origins and I like the concept of a Bioware action RPG game. I will give it a try on GOG Galaxy. Yes, on GOG, because on Steam it's been a disaster. It's crashed so many times, so absolutely recommend it. Vico.
I'll get on it.
I see I read your name sometimes as Cisco. I don't know if you know Deep Space Nine.
Now's better than later. No end to these blasted things!
Where? Where am I fighting? Okay. Wait. Ooh! Oy, oy, oy. Wait, why didn't you cast the spell? Uh-oh. Morgana's taking too much damage. She needs to step back if she can. Oh! Oi, 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 oi! I just got pulled back. Tofu's gonna die here if she doesn't heal up. Nice. Oh! Morgana's in the air! Actually, I don't know what she's doing there. Doesn't look... Whatever it is, it doesn't look natural. Wait, where's Morgan going? Okay, I won't bother what she's doing. We're gonna focus on Tofu doing work here. You need to... here as well. Oh! There we go. Oh, there.
It's done.
Go, Tofu, go!
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Okay, easy clap.
Yes.
My opinion, if you buy the GOG, you actually can keep the game, even if the publisher pulls it from store. What do you mean by that? Steam does the same, no? Oh, you're talking about the EA drama. But I get to keep it through Steam, though, as well, right?
I could do that for you.
Can you do that? Yes, she can. She's actually useful. Take notes, Zephron. Zephron. Basket of birdseed. This basket is almost empty. Most of the birdseed seems to have scattered.
And they call it a mine.
Oh my! DP Evolve, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Let's go! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. I read the name is Hungarian. It would mean something like little lion. Ah, I see. That's cool. Secret hidden meanings to the names. Let's go! Thank you for the videos. Appreciate the hype
Get
as
you a
always.
ladder so you can get off my back.
Oh, shut up, Tofu. Not everything's about you, girl.
I'll get on it.
Is this it?
This is a golem, I believe.
Oh.
Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
All right, ladies and gents. I hope we don't mess this up. Let's go. What's the worst that can happen? Listen, we're waking up a golem. What's the worst that can happen, right? 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 What? Well, that was anticlimactic, if I do say so myself. Oh, there's the door.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, nothing happened. I'm a bit disappointed. Yeah, the same install, you can keep the playing, of course, but you also save the installation fund. Oh, okay. Wasn't aware about that. Did you read what it said on top? Yeah, it said that, it said, what did it say on top? It said that, either I said the wrong words or the rod was broken.
All right, all right.
Hello.
So maybe I guess I need to repair the rod because he did say the words. Maybe I'll learn what the new words are later. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I suppose.
Dark one. Straight ahead.
Oh, shit. Wrong character I've been controlling.
Very well.
Nice. Then freeze them. I always love doing the combo. It looks really, really cool. And then, last but not least, a lightning sound. Oh no, Tofu! Go, go, Tofu Rangers! Nice! This area is so easy.
Is it time to kill something?
Either I'm, like, I don't know. I clearly have noticed that there's some areas that have been so difficult and I've died 20 times over and I have to play super smart. Not that I am playing super smart, but you know, I have to think sometimes occasionally. Or there's some areas like this where it's like, hi Laurendra, welcome in, lurk away. Thank you so much for stopping by. into the gen lock over
Better
here.
than later.
Loot the body. Get the barrels. Very weird how people keep looting barrels. You know, IRL? Or do you guys keep barrels at home and keep looting them? Is that where you keep all your treasures? Ooh, Wilhelm's special brew. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I do enjoy myself a special brew. On occasion. Where's Jimmy when you need him? Love to hear that we're having special brews around here.
All right, all right.
Girl, where are you going? Win, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oi, oi, oi. What just happened there? Okay, we're about to die. All is good. All is good. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god, what is she doing over there? I swear. I don't know how the repositioning happened here. It's a disaster. Nice. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah, don't trust the banks. Hiding your stuff in barrels is the way to go. I'll take your word for it, my friend. I'll take your word for it. Ooh. Death blow. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, the end of the battle seems closer at hand, restoring a portion of the warrior's stamina. Oh, yes! Ooh, that actually sounds so cool. That sounds like there's potential there. Potential for chaos. There's no such thing. Wait, I level up. Oh, I have another level up here as well. I need combat training. Remind me that I need to level up on my combat training. Decades old letter. Madame, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution, and that, indeed, we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I'm disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. Oh. I understand both it and your husband were invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether William's Golem was responsible for his murder. The Golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son in your loss, and imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much more admired here and will be missed. Make her keep you. First Enchanter Arlen. Okay, so maybe we'll find something about the rod here. We can have a pet Golem then. Here's the... Why, thank you, Tarek. You're so good. Best mod of the year. Absolutely no one can compete with you.
Now's better than later.
Top tier reminding.
All right, all right.
Right. Guess I'll go talk to these people behind a magical wall.
By the Maker, we're saved.
Are you though?
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I doubt anyone thought you were still alive. I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? the band gave up on us? I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owned the statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father?
My father's name was Wilhelm.
There's no
Made
ghost
to the
in
Isles
space,
of Red
Preserve!
Cliff and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Hi, Frizzer. Welcome in. Hope you had a nice sleep in on a Sunday. Except the rod doesn't work. Nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
What do you need?
I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful.
Hi, Tofu.
But my daughter is
So
inside
innocent.
the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Sure. How do you even know she's still alive? What killed this man that went after her? Intimidated. How about you tell me the phrase now? I'll see if I can find her. What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier. I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever. I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I do understand it. I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Alright. Let's go save her. We're saving a damsel in distress, ladies and gents. Saddle up. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ooh, loot.
Now's better than later.
Oh, that didn't sound good. In fact, that actively sounded bad. I'm not sure though. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Alright, not bad. Welcome in for Zip. Harvest Festival ring. A ring restriction, warrior or rogue plus. Ooh. That looks nice. Don't mind if I do put on a new beautiful ring. Wow. It matches my eyes. Don't you think, chat? Beautiful ring.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Enchanter cowl. Ooh, a cloth helmet. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay. Nice. Suits her face. I don't know what it looks like. I didn't even mean for that to come off as an insult. You don't really see her face. It was just, you know. The Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. Oh, that's the father. Let's check out the story about the father. 13 Plutanus. The interrogation of the demon is going well, and is rather fascinating, provided that what it is saying is true. I've sent all my research so far to the first enchanter, Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not rediscover or discover what I am doing. How will we ever find a way to deal with the demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? 20 Old Viesta. Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will keep the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad. All he wants to know is why father spent so much time beneath the tower. I'll spend more time with him soon, I swear it. 28 Old Viesta. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I'm so near a breakthrough, I'm certain. Perhaps it is best if I focus on the demon. Tiny and pixelated. 2 Martron less. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it. Soon. 69. Gotta hide the activities going on. Thank you so much for the biddies. 11. Matrinalis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempted to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to the information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. 19th Umbralia. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. So Wilhelm was actually performing some experiments with the demon, and his golem, the Shale, was actually like becoming banjaxed in the process. That's a very scientific terminology I use there, clearly.
Never climbed a tree. Oh, look! Someone's come to play.
It's a cat
You
and a
have
little
come
child.
to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
That's not creepy at all. Who's we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway,
No.
you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Excuse me, what?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's a demon!
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this creature is safe, Amelia.
Oh, bug whistles. You're just no fun. I'm going to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Fair enough. I'm not leaving without the girl. What have you done to her? I don't really care what you do with the girl. A stranger who finds you very interesting. I don't really care what you do with the girl.
I have done nothing.
It's a demon, kitty.
I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is...
We read the book.
Welcome.
The journal.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts.
Oh.
Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Leave this place forever.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let you have the girl? You mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it.
But it's
I
true.
do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I'll let you go, but you need to leave the girl. Persuade, lie, I'll free you, and you can have the girl. I'm gonna go with 2.
No. I can hear it in your voice. You lie. You mean to deceive me. I will not allow it.
No! Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Whoa. Hello. Kitty on my foot. You made the kitty mad. Good job. Listen. There's some joke here about cats for sure. The demon's name is even named Kitty. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Woo! Okay. Everything's fine. Who's the lowest? I think Lady Vanadium needs to... And Lady Vanadium needs to take some drugs as well. Oh no, she's stunned. She can't do anything. That's okay. That's okay. All good. All good. Okay, you need to heal. And then you need to heal as well. Oof. Okay, let's all focus this one now. Nice. Good. Easy clap. Did we kill the child, though, is the problem. I hope I didn't kill the child. Chord of Shattered Dreams. Ooh. Take it anyway. Did I just kill the kitty? I also... Wait! That's just bones and blood! I killed a child! Oh, no. What's this? Oh, that burns. Oops. Daisy. I need to turn this somehow. How do I... Is there anything I can do? There doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with here in this room. Hey, give the girl to the kitty. Should I have given the girl to the kitty? She's dead now. There's nothing I can click or hover over. I can walk on this, but nothing happens. I don't understand. What if I, like... freeze it or something? Nope. Sorry, didn't mean to do it. I think they're called desire demons, but basically, yeah. Yeah, it's a... I understand that it could be a slide puzzle, I get it, but I don't know how to interact with it. I am trying to interact with everything.
I await your command.
I don't think there's interactability here, guys. Sorry. The puzzle won't work now that you've killed the demon and the girl, I think. Oh. That's not good. Whoops.
Too easy.
I'll try to be less.
She broke it? I guess so. I guess I broke the puzzle. I didn't mean to. But what was I supposed to do? She possessed the girl. Was there something obvious I missed? Was I supposed to persuade the cat? She found the easiest. It is a very... I've clearly done the... what's the word? The run it down play style. Exactly, July. I've done the bonk playthrough clearly of this game. The big bonk solution. We just innocently walk away and pretend we saw nothing. I'm gonna report to the guy that I killed his daughter.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
I'm sorry, Matthias, she's dead.
She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her.
Oh,
at least
he's not angry at me?
I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to kill her. I thought that if I killed a demon, I would save her. Maybe there's something I missed about how to save people from possessions. Perhaps. Ah, there's a ladder up here that we can take. Are we ready for the golem? Let's go. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh shit, Casriel, I didn't even realize that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. Not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
That's not the voice I expected. Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Do you recognize the
you
voice?
poor
I don't think
dear.
so.
That would be really, really boring.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
You didn't care for them, I take it?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around.
Oh,
I would never
he
thought
stood
there
there
could
and
be
watched the
something
whole
less
thing.
interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Rock out, dude. What is the voice that I meant to recognize here, Tarek?
Did I? I honestly don't remember. Perhaps it was after yet another time he called me Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking.
Oh, he treated him as a
does have the
slave.
control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
All right, walk over there.
And, nothing.
I don't fall.
Nothing.
I don't control the
I
golem.
feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that? Can it be fixed? So what now? Are you going to go on a killing rampage?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes?
I suppose you
It is
do.
simply... What should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I haven't given it much thought. I can think of many uses for a personal golem. I don't intend to do anything with you.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
I think we have a golem as our friend. You're welcome to come with me. Are you going to keep calling me it? What do you want? What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
You're welcome to come with me.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I am Venadia. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Cool. Rock and a hard place. All right. All right. Let's add him in. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see what he's like for the time being. Shale, what can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the Dwarven army, holding back the tides of darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in the battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads, or of coming to Hunleith. Only a few spotty and bitter recollections of the last master. Venadia unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. Sorry, I struggled. I'm fairly certain he's voiced by John Delancey, though I can't find him on IMDb yet. Okay, who's John Delancey? Who does he play? I'm so bad with names, I apologize. You need to tell me an example of the character. Q! Oh my god! I think I hear it now. Yes! It does sound a bit like him. Oh, Geraldine Becker. Okay, it did sound like Q. It actually did sound like a Rocky version of Q. Maybe the accent was kind of misleading, I'm not sure. But I kind of heard it there. I kind of heard it. What the heck was that? Oh my god, why did he? I guess he has free will. He has free will. He was testing his free will. You can't blame him. Can't blame him. Oi oi oi. My days. My days. Wow.
Darkspawn, kill them all!
Looking forward to seeing what he can do. So we have Stoneheart. Shale activates a mode that allows defensive talents and gain bonuses of armor, elemental resistances, bonus health regen. Number 3, pulverizing blow. Shale activates a mode that allows offensive talents taking a penalty to defend. Oh, okay, so you can change between a tank and. Oh, smash rock. Cool. It's similar to the rock ability I was doing earlier. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. There was like a big boss over here, and I was just focusing on my abilities. Apologies. Oh, look at that slow-mo. Cool. Liliana, level up. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Be cunning. Hello.
Lehman sends his regards, Warden.
Ex-chicken.
The road's clear and safe.
Pick up some potions. Oh. Oh, that's a scarecrow? I don't think that's a scarecrow. I think that's a person. Oh my god, that is a scarecrow. Jesus. I thought they put up a person body as a scarecrow. Eesh. I hear the voice of Big Bad Wolf from Shrek when he shrugs in the clip. Oh yeah! I know exactly what you're talking about. What? Okay, let me drop some gear here. Actually, that's really good. Really, maybe I should have gone to camp actually. We should have gone to camp first to sell our stuff. We still have the option actually. Before we get to the mountains. We could go back to the camp as soon as we reach the mountains. Whatever cutscene happens, go to the camp, sell our stuff, go back to the mountains. Yeah. Gonna go back really quickly.
Got it.
Just so that we can sell our gear. We're maxed out at loot again. Or we need to like upgrade some of our stuff here. So when power faith. So go. He has no boots. Poor girl's walking barefoot. +2 armor penetration, +8 armor. Oh, that's actually better, yeah. Liliana. Can I give her anything? Ooh, oh no. Okay. Maybe Alistair. I kind of want to upgrade his shield, but I can't put this on him because his strength isn't high enough. Alistair, why are you so weak, man? Barefoot, you say? I think they just found the lady with the deepest, graveliest voice they could voice her. Voice who?
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? I'm sure you'll be
Hard
pleased with the
skin
goods
spell in
my
the shape of
boy and I
clouds.
have collected.
Shale. Wait, is Shale voiced by... What? Okay, I think there's a joke going on in stream and I haven't been paying attention. Apologies. I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna pretend I know what you're talking about. Protective cone. Oh no, he's not gonna like that if I give him that. Okay. And then I'm going to... Maybe I should become a Templar. Let's talk to Shale as well. What's with the heavy sighs?
That. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Wait, are you serious? Geraldine? Hot damn! I did not expect that. Won't we be right next to your stain?
I think not. I am made of pure rock, skin to core. At best, I can become a pile of dust, but a smear I will definitely not leave behind. That's for softer, squishier things like itself and its friends. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Yeah, so Shale doesn't like birds.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks.
Limerick? Limerick?
I can recite limericks, if it likes.
Not to get touchy. Are they dirty limericks?
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
You seem very animated. Being different isn't so bad.
Did I say it was bad? It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will.
Oh, there we go.
This is a good thing.
This is why we shouldn't give free will to people, because if we do, they think they're better than everyone else. We should control people, civilization, humans, by taking away their free will as best as we can.
Imagine the benefits.
Don't quote me on that.
No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions.
Tofu
Walk
dictatorship
underwater,
111.
Crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
So sassy. So sassy, I swear. Alright, I do need maybe some enchantments. Let's go talk to...
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
Alright. Turn in coins for early minutes. Now turn in the circle. Give all. Did I do good there?
If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
Did I do a good thing? Was that a good deed? Let's go pet the doggo before we finish. Gotta love Shale. Hi, Blue Loto. And if Livo, if I didn't say hello. No free will. Don't clip this stuff. Don't clip that stuff. Who's the dog meat? Who's the best dog meat? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Wait, actually, I can read that book. I bought a book. The Templar book. Where is it? Where's the Templar book? Should sell those chalices and stuff. They're taking up space.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my...
Fat loot. A bard. Oh, I know who would love that. I know a bard. Let me get there.
That's a wonderful thought.
Oh, we maxed out. Yes.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
I heard that in Ray, minstrels are often spies. Oh, what did you say today?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
There's another story I wanted to hear.
Which one? It will come to you soon.
Oh,
I'm sure.
I thought you... I don't know, I was trying to get her to flirt with me. Because we were maxed out lover relationship there, but I guess that doesn't work that way. Alright, we'll add Gollum to our list.
Indeed, yes.
Go back to the mountains. Was it a book for special? Yes, it was, I believe. I believe it was a book for specialization. Okay, so I plan to explore the mountain, but I am bursting to pee again. So I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to grab a beverage and we'll come back and we'll play for as long as we can. I do have to finish definitely before 7 because I need to cook dinner. I'm making steak tonight. I think it instantly unlocks a special week is midterm in our university. It's not midterm, it's called reading week. It's a bit of a weird thing we have in Ireland. But for me, it is a professional development week. And I think Monday is the one day I'm definitely staying home to get work done. Preparing exam papers and things like that. So I'll be home. I'll be able to start streaming around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I'll do the usual physics session and a couple of hours of Dragon Age Origins afterwards if you guys are around to hang out. But then the schedule is the same. So Monday and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I just want to do an extra stream. There might be other special stuff. So as you guys know, movie night on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, I might be playing something with CC.
Good news, everyone!
Good news, everyone. Stream tomorrow. Exactly.
Now's better than later.
Now is better than later. Items received. I thought Mass Effect didn't use negative mass. I thought they basically used mass manipulation to be. Yeah, no, it was negative mass. It was very, very specific description. Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Low gain stock.
Whoa! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh damn! Oh tofu! motherfucker, I just popped! Popped, I tell yous. Oi, 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 that is not good. Not good. Let's try that again. Okay. Morgan, you go here. Win, you go here.
Or something else.
Okay.
There we go. Wait! More. Oh shit. Nice. Whew. Oof. Oof. Woo. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're okay now. I think we got this. Nice. Yeah, we got this now. Oh no, shit, the golem died. That's not good. Do you think the golem can get concussion? Let's see what he has. I'd be very surprised if he has a concussion. And a gaping wound. Excuse me. Excuse me, video game. Hell nah. That doesn't make sense lore-wise. How can a rock have a gaping wound? That doesn't, That does not make sense. That does not make any sense. I demand a recount. It's a crack. Is he made of bloodstone?
Oh. I did not expect it to be this crowded.
Hello.
Did you hear? Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming. Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
What are you guys doing here?
I have a question it may be able to answer.
Oh?
You wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
This guy's this voice seems familiar to me. Did you lose your caste when you left
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave.
That's why he doesn't have a tattoo.
We've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Maybe. How often do you restock?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Well, we don't know if he's solid stone. He might have a gooey center. That's true. He might be a cream egg.
Best of luck to you.
Maybe I can...
Again, your interest flatters me, fine lady.
Oh.
Best of luck to you.
I can't sell or buy stuff from him? Oh.
How long? Someone get them to tell me how long, because this is ridiculous.
They say no one goes in or out until the assembly speaks.
King Loghain will not suffer the delay.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I was born as Orzammar.
Any dwarf who chooses to walk topside chooses to be excluded.
You better not let some pissant in after refusing
Hey!
Loghain's messenger.
I'm gonna
Wait,
gain
look
you
at
a
me.
log.
You're the brand who dishonored the Proving. Trust you to be ignorant of our tragedy. Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me. A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor?
A ghost dwarf?
And what was that you said? A filthy brand? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
That's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough. Loghain is the traitor who killed King Cailan and Ostagar. I'm going to keep saying that to see if anyone will ever listen to me eventually.
What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
We fight? Alright, here we go!
Let us end this.
I am your...
Woo! He's about to die. No, 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 no. Nice. Nobody died. Everyone's alive. All good, all good.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let's make sure to loot the dead bodies before we continue forward. No one hits our shale. Exactly. Should've listened the first time. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
We're going back to
Though I don't know what help you will
Orzammar!
find.
Actually, I shouldn't be happy. But maybe I'll get to see my sister. Maybe she has a baby. Maybe I'm an auntie.
Fair journeys, Warden. Bread. They say the darkspawn has left on the surface. I haven't eaten in days.
I don't think I was here before. Oh, the paragons. As I studied among the dwarves, I became aware that their social system was as rigid as the stone that surrounded them. From the lowest servant to the king of Orzammar, each dwarf has a caste, a rigid social standing, which dictates what he may do or how he may do it. What fascinated me was that the dwarves, stubborn and proud as they may be, have built in a way even the lowliest dwarf to bypass the caste system and reach prominence. Any dwarf who has made an achievement of significance can be named paragon, elevating the dwarf above all others. To become a paragon, it is to be recognized essentially a living ancestor. Your words are considered ineffable, and the dwarves liken you to a god. Your family, those you choose to ascend with you, become the founders of a new line of nobility. Indeed, every existing noble house among the dwarfs traces this line back to a founding paragon. It is a rare thing, however. In my visit, I learned that only one paragon has been elected in generations, the smith Branka, exalted for her discovery of smokeless coal. Ah, smokeless coal! We literally just bought smokeless coal recently for our fireplace. Good thing to know that in Dragon Age Origins we're working with smokeless coal. Sounds like a scam to give the masses hope. It's like that chance of becoming a billionaire, you know, Kip. Capitalism has to feed into the idea that you have a chance, possibility of becoming a billionaire. I met the Paragon Branca only once during my stay, and I considered it an odd occasion indeed. Surrounded by those of her house, this ill-tempered woman was draped in the finest clothing and jewellery and was obviously revered even above the highest nobles, perhaps above even the king. Yet she seemed to enjoy none of it. The burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. Statues of paragons are found throughout Orzammar, though nowhere so prominently than in the Hall of Heroes, through which one passes on entering from the surface. It is a breathtaking sight to behold. Great works of stone, all seemingly to hold above the ceiling above. To hold up the ceiling above. It is meant to impress upon visitors to Orzammar of all who have gone before, I think. It is also meant to remind dwarves going to the surface and thus abandoning their brethren forever of all they are leaving behind. Good to know. Good to know.
Step back, Brand. Call yourself warden, but the paragons in this hall should not have to suffer the sight.
I understand the Swamp Witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense?
So it claims. It could not have been its plan from the very beginning, then.
I knew nothing about my mother's intentions prior to finding the book. It was your notion I arranged that.
Unnecessary, considering it is the only one who can read the book. It could just as well be a journal or a book of recipes.
Would you like me to teach you how to read the book? Then you can see for yourself.
Now it is testing me.
Well, do you care enough to learn or no?
No, I do not care.
Then leave me be.
Then leave me be. Dun 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. I want to learn to read. Teach me.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh my! Well, that was a welcome. The golem shales seems so weird with the hands by the side. It feels like physics-wise they shouldn't be by the side like that. That person looks like they're floating.
Vieta, I have enough crime without some castless carrying weapons in the city. Your actions risk pain of death. Name yourself.
I decide, Dr. Toxic Tofu.
Warden. You? When I heard they accepted a brand, I thought it was a joke. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden. What do you want?
The Blight is coming in and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want.
We need to elect a king, it seems. We should put in a puppet government.
Sand,
I've learned a lot about that
Harrowmont.
recently.
Is one so different?
Reading
No
about
paragons here.
We should do that. Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
I should get going. You mentioned paragons?
Are you sure you're still a dwarf? Ancestors have patience. If Branca could hear this. Well, I wouldn't be standing in dried blood. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I should get going. Can a city function like this?
You have little faith in your own city, Brand. Excuse me, Warden, but this isn't Dust Town. The tavern is open and the market is busy. Orzammar has suffered worse. The ancestors will see us through.
History. Oh well, I'm watching. I'm also watching another documentary. Have you guys seen the Netflix documentary Turning Point? I think the one I'm watching is called The Atom and the Cold War.
Yes, you should.
Yes, you should. A new quest, it seems. Oh yeah. Wait. No. Nope, I have not seen that one. There's that one and another one. There's two series. The Turning Point.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Oh no. Adding that one to another. It's really heavy, guys. I couldn't finish it. I almost stopped watching it. Because you know, everything that Stalin did to the USSR, to their own people, was really emotional for me, and it was really hard to watch. I've read a lot about it already, and I know a lot about it, and so a lot of it for me was revision. And it's always hard to see it, and I almost didn't want to watch it anymore, but I got through it. So the first 2 episodes are very heavily, for me, emotionally. And after that, it can kind of get into the details of it. I must watch it. Are you sure you weren't just watching the US news? No. It's actually not, it's very clearly US perspective, but it's definitely not pro-US. They're quite literally calling out everything that did happen. Like, the puppet governments of the United States did place in different places, but also the Soviet Union. Like, there is no good guys in this. Watching this documentary, you realize there is no innocent party in any of this, especially in the Cold War, and how Soviets and the Americans were just... It is very good. I did think it was very well done. Oh... I understand. No, I understood that for Zip. I'm just explaining the what I was watching. Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a great warden, that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Okay. So we're looking for her son. Oy, oy, oy. We can't be picking up side quests from everyone left and right.
A brand in the commons. And outfitted like a topsider, no less. Good. Let people see Castless have a purpose. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Let me see what you've done in your story. Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why? You approve of this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've
Why
shown
not?
just
Grab
how
all the
loose
side
sand
quests.
is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Let me see what you have in your store. Show me what you've got.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I haven't really made any traps yet. I don't know if I really wanted to. Oh, gold earrings. Ooh. Wagon. That's not too expensive. I can do that. They don't seem to have more. Oh well. I don't know what I use those natural crystals for. Oh, you equip them. Maybe on a mage? There's possibly another guy here. Oh, that's just a commoner. Let's draw a line. Is this the guy from the start? I didn't recognize him. No, because it was your one who was in the store, right?
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Hello. What are you invoking? A human god? Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every
Wow, they've sent, what are they called?
He chose a human
Creatures?
woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good
sister.
I'm petitioning to open a chantry in
Oh, jeez.
Orzammar.
It wasn't the guy from the start. I figured it was after. Okay, fair enough. No, because I was trying to remember the other guy. He didn't seem to recognize me either for Zerp, so I don't think it was the same guy either, yeah. Well, good luck with that. Let me know how it turns out. Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance.
Resistance
It's obvious
futile.
the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that.
Fuck.
I can see the Maker's hand.
What's with me picking up every single side quest ever? Stop it,
Please
Alpha!
let me know as
Stop
soon as
it!
you've heard anything.
Yeah. Why am I doing this?
Now's better than later.
Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Why did rise up against their betters? This
Oh,
never
here comes
understood.
another side quest. Whoa! What? No? Oh shit, I hurt my allies by doing that. Okay, friendly fire is a thing, it turns out.
You cannot win! It's a massacre and no one's getting out alive!
Surprised they attacked me. I know they're thugs, but jeez. Pick on someone your own size, you know?
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
Persuade. I'm Venadia, Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I'd like to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that.
Oh,
The
yeah?
laws are meant to keep mages away from
Hi,
this
Wielders,
stuff, so
welcome.
there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say...
Why does his
20
voice sound like
sovereigns to
someone
find
from
his
Star
fee.
Wars?
Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races,
getting flashback
there are
to Star
problems
Wars.
if they spend too long with the ore. The real
He's
issue
not
is
Yoda,
that
is he?
lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Fair enough. No, he's not Yoda. The voice sounds so familiar. I don't know. Key to the city. Your efforts have been exemplary.
Rohan will answer.
Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Frogman, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yoda was Grover. Your efforts have been exemplary, but these self-proclaimed cartels must defer to the Assembly and restore order. Exclusion from the caste and society is no excuse. Perhaps suggest that it would be a simple matter to march into the quarter, or simply still to withdraw in infrastructure support. A tunnel breach would be most unfortunate, but current policy direction prohibits any deals that would legitimize cartel operations. Downward pressure on certain elements of our society has proven useful in the shoring up of the economy with an excess of affordable labor. It also encourages enlistment in the Legion of the Dead, and one accepted path to partial redemption and a vital force in our weakening front lines. This model suffers from criminals create their own hierarchies with alternative methods of social advancement. Which character are you asking about being in Star Wars? The guy I just talked to. He kind of sounded like something from Star Wars, and I don't know why. My brain kind of thought, yeah. Every stone has a face that can't be carved, a side that must be earthward. We need their so-called dust hand, but it would be inadvisable to include that in your negotiations. We have utmost faith in you, Captain. The rest is obscured by bloodstains.
Spare a bit for the need. Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Ugh, get a job. Your face isn't marked. What caste are you?
I am nothing. My family has disowned me. I'm no longer welcome in any mining caste hall. Unless... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
So she's not a commoner. What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Oh, shit. Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
Because I don't want to give you money. Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening.
Tapster's.
I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Sure. Where's Tapster's? Thumb's house. I'm gonna check out the Thumb's house. That's where I came from. This is where I'm from. This is my house. This is a house tour. This is my home.
I'll get on it.
Oh, I can level up. Grants a small bonus to spell power. Entropy. What about healing? I was level 14. Oh, I just require to be level 14. Kind of like the party speed. That's actually kind of nice. Shit, I don't have your wand with me. Simon Chadwick voices the characters in this game in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, so there is overlap. Oh. Okay, but I actually don't know it's Star Wars Battlefront 2. Okay. Chances are it's not right. I've only recently watched the original Star Wars. We did it for movie night last year. I think it was last year. At the moment, we're doing Arcane for movie night every Tuesday night. If anyone's interested in our Discord, and watching it together, which is nice.
Is that drunken singing I hear?
Cora's in the game. There's Ordell. Let's go chat with him.
I don't share drinks with castless.
Me. What kind of monster throws his child out on the street?
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
Back when Star Wars was a phenomenon that could sell toys for 10 years without any more movies. I think Star Wars is still pretty popular. I feel like Star Wars is popular enough that you don't need to be a nerd to enjoy Star Wars. And I know I don't mean that in a negative way. Of course, I'm a nerd, you know, as you guys know. But it became so popular that you could enjoy Star Wars without coming across nerdy, if that was a thing you were worried about. I do think being nerdy now is not as negative as it used to be, though. Back in my day, it was a lot worse.
She knows what she has to do to come home. She's always been welcome, just not the brat. So tell her that, and don't ever tell me what to do with my family.
That didn't work.
I'm not talking about my private business with the likes of you.
I still love Star Wars. Such a shame about how many. I don't know any of the new movies. I don't know what the hate or
Lord
love is
Dennick
about them.
Helmy, honored
tell.
Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
Back in your day, imagine back in my day. Yeah, like I did grow up in Ireland, so we didn't really have that. Like we didn't really have Star Trek growing up and stuff like that. So I don't know if we really had nerdy. We definitely had a problem if you were antisocial or if you were, in my case, bad socially. Like you fucked up socially. In a lot of social conversations, and you were out of practice and didn't know what humans responded to. Yeah. It's hard, it's hard. Enchantment. Hi, Frothing Loins. Hello, welcome in. As a small spooky. Aww. I like how you refer to yourself as a small spooky. That's so cute.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town, and the only dwarf to join in years was the castless who won the proving.
Would not be considered. Yeah, same. So my best friend has watched every single Star Trek show, every single Star Wars, Stargate, 3 times over. Like, she's the most absolutely watched everything, but she is in no way a nerd. It's her comfort show. It's something that she loves watching in the background. She enjoys the characters, and it's a bit of silly fun. But yeah, she isn't a nerd. So it does depend. You can still watch those shows and not be a nerd, or vice versa. I did get her a Enterprise, a classical Enterprise model, but I didn't realize that they didn't give you, number 1, the paint, and number 2, the super glue to glue the whole piece together. She was raging at me. She was like, "What do you mean you gave us a gift set to build an Enterprise and it doesn't have the glue to put it together?" A unit conversion question. Hello, Cowboy Chronic. I am in the middle of the game. If it's a really quick, easy thing, I don't mind.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
Models never come with glue. I didn't know that. Models never come with glue. I would like to know the question 1 + 1 is equal to something about mechanic quantic. In other words, what do scientists trust in calculation? I'm so sorry, I don't know how to answer that. I don't understand the question even, actually. I'm trying to convert 21.4 grams per centimeter cubes to megagrams hectometers cubed. Why? Okay, well, Mega's 10 to the power of 6. What's hecta again? That's 10 to the power of 2? So centimeters cubed then would just be multiplied by 10. The division would be divided by 10. The mega would be multiplied by 6. So top number multiplied by 10 to the power of 6. The bottom number divided by 10 to the power of 2. So what's that? 10 to the power of 4 in total? Again, crudely, just looking at the question, I'd have to draw it out, and I'm spouting nonsense on top of my head. I'm assuming H is hecta, right? So you get to vote on the next king. Do you know anything about this carta?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more.
They have a cage
They're
troll.
not fond of my views on equality.
Thanks for the follow, Chronic. Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle.
Hi,
and
Bunny
sin.
Hero.
But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Do you know anything about the carta?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course, they turn to crime. What else can they do? As you wish.
Jesus, I shouldn't be going behind the
I'm
back.
coming. Hold on.
I remember my first time here, I would crash so often. I'm surprised I'm not crashing here. Achoo, ooh, woo. I have yet to sneeze in front of my students in a lecture. I swear, if I sneeze, they're gonna think, oh, I'm be mortified the day I sneeze in my lecture.
Why do you refer to me as the Elder Mage?
Clearly because it is purple and a hyena.
Then you simply wish to be perverse? Surely you're better than that.
I have found that I'm allowed precious few amusements. Since so many prefer to call me Gollum, I enjoy referring to them in a similar fashion.
Oh, very well. But could you at least use a different adjective? I do not wish my age to be my defining characteristic.
As the fussy mage desires.
Oh, I give up.
From old mage to fussy mage. Dang, bless you. Yeah, Gesundheit. Apologies. I do sneeze very loudly. I think I inherited, like, my granddad and my dad. They were big snoozers.
Can I get you a ladder so you can...
Thank you. Some spells like Fireball will hurt everyone in the area. Thank you for telling me that. 30 hours into the game! Very sassy.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they? I mean, why would anyone find that entertaining?
Proving mask. We'll chat with him. Because...
Welcome to...
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Did the Grey Wardens realize what a poor choice they made?
I'm here to defend Orzammar from a blight. Are there any provings today?
Yes, as you no doubt know, Prince Balin called a proving in his father's honor. It begins this afternoon, and yes, as a Grey Warden, you cannot be barred from entering. Come back when we open if you wish to repeat your dubious triumph.
Ooh.
Perhaps today, the ancestors will be less whimsical.
Tofu drools over Alistair. Venadia, we don't know yet. Dino just caught up to the fact that there was a stream happening. Wait, that didn't register in my brain, Tarek. I'm lagging. Help with my brain.
All right.
Oh, it's impossible to pick?
Your wish?
Oh, I don't have a lock picker. I wanted to try Gollum with me for a little while. Can I say that I have a full ladies team, or is Shale gender neutral? What do we think? Maybe we should ask Shale. What are the preferred pronouns and, you know, all that good stuff? It was a bit bold of me to assume. Can I get out somewhere here?
Greetings.
Is there anything I can do here? It doesn't look like it. Wait, what's my quest? We'll divulge over time. Oh, the stream notification on Discord. Ah, okay, so I just went live according to Discord. Hi guys, I'm just live on stream. Welcome in. Okay, I do. Where am I meant to go? Let me look at the quest journal. Quest. Speak to the prince. Prince Mal is one of the two men who can take your throne, earn the audience with blood, and you must speak to Vartag Goran, the second in command. Vartag may be found in the assembly chamber, which is in the Diamond Court. But isn't... Okay, I'm lost. I'm in the wrong place. Maybe Shale identifies as liquid. You must... That's true. Just because they're a solid... in a solid state. We can't assume. We can't assume.
The Elder Mage watches me. I'm reminded of a certain former master whose head I crushed, or so I'm told.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shale. I am simply curious about you, that's all.
As my former master would say during his experiments.
Oh, I would do no such thing. I just find the idea of you so fascinating.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, hello. I actually was talking to your companions, or are you from the surface too?
So Shale refers to people as it. I'm assuming they may be gender. It's not even gender neutral hacks. It's what's the word? It's how would you call it actually when someone doesn't refer to it as a being but rather an item? It. Although, you know, when couples don't know the gender of their baby, the sex of their baby, they will say things like they would refer to the baby as it, but it's the baby that is it, not the... I don't know. It's not that he has no concept of gender, it's that there's no concept of almost being or consciousness. Am I wrong in determining that? Androgynous? I don't think that's what I'm thinking. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Yeah, dehumanizing. Like, it doesn't even feel like they're referring to anything as having consciousness. Am I right in saying that? Or am I wrong? Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Oh, how do we explain to a dwarf that they can't do magic? Oh, man. Oh, man.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells,
okay.
but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface.
Okay.
And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Okay, that's not bad. I can bring the Circle your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
No. I didn't mean that you will go. No, wait. Go. Shit.
It's out to the deep roads, the ancient passages that once led to the other dwarven kingdoms.
Ozamar has carved a legacy from stone, but history is more than comings and goings that fill the streets. These caverns are old cuts and well-travelled. The true will of the stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The Shaper must step away from the familiar and seek out the revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from the paths abandoned. The Shaper must first walk away if he is to return. Yo, Tofu, look, you got another stray.
Sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Do you know what she reminds me there, Psycholiva, of Dagna's enthusiasm? Do you guys remember Horizon Forbidden West? You know you're one who's really, really excited about science? She was super enthusiastic. Do you guys remember that character?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesha's permission to risk yourself. Ozamar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but yeah, Larendra, that's the one I'm thinking of. Dagna reminded me of her.
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
And other vermin? I don't like that. Deep stalkers? Yeah, what are deep
Ugly
stalkers?
beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out.
Have I seen those?
They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
I've seen draglings.
A few outposts.
I don't remember
Legion of the
those.
Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
Legion of the Dead?
You know the Legion, don't you? Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes. Or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back him. Ozamar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on... Aye, for your sake...
Okay, so I need to go talk to that king guy. Where can I find him? Where does one find a king lying around here? You mean Zoe? The one who works for the CEO? Zoe? I think it's Zoe I'm looking for. So, just to explain who I'm looking for Vartag Gavron. Speak to Prince Velen, second in command. But I haven't seen him. Did I miss him somewhere? Is he in a secret passageway? I don't know. Alva! That's the one. Alva. Oh, Jay and Larendra at the same time. Let's go. You required for figures and inputs. Okay. Can I maybe talk to the captain of the guard again?
Yes, Warden. What is it?
Yeah, no.
Yes, you...
Yes, you should leave. There's Dagna. She's excited again. Here. I needed a wiki. I googled. Both from the same paintbrush.
All right.
Life in Orzammar. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their position in society. Oh, I've read this before. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated to paragons. Yeah, no, I've read this before.
Welcome to Janar Family Armors. I assume you have some kind of dispensation to let you wear all that.
Yes, I'm a Grey Warden. How many times do I have to say it? Let's see what you've got.
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Janet, do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
No, she hasn't been a mother. She wants to become a mage.
Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter.
This is Dagna's dream, if it makes her happy.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again.
You can marry
Dwarves
someone
don't
up there.
do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know if I can do that. She was so excited to become a mage. Oh, team, I'm gonna be a jerk.
Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and, of course,
enchantment! Don't be getting so excited with your enchantments, Fizzup. I don't know why, but I put on a British accent to speak to you. Aw, girl, I'm sorry.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
Thank you, Great Lady. But am I right in guessing you haven't left
Great
Orzammar
lady
yet?
instead of old lady. I'm not leaving Orzammar until this election is resolved.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me. You're back? But it takes... Thank you, Great Lady. But am I right in guessing you haven't left Orzammar yet? You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
I heard Grey Lady. Don't say that, kid.
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
Alright. I think I have the option of discouraging her, but I also have the option of going to the circle, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think I need help now, chat. I seem to be lost. I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to get to the quest to speak to one of the possible kings, but I've looked everywhere in Orzammar. That's the pub, we've been there. This is the store.
Like
I've
to
already
buy
been
something,
there.
I hope. I want the...
You know. Does anyone know where I'm meant to go to do the main quest? Because I'm a bit lost. I need to speak to the king, you know? Or the potential kings. I thought they'd be at the proving.
How many other forms can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companionship, are you?
If it could become a golem, I simply wonder why.
I'm sorry. Just trying to look at the map to figure out where to go, but I think I've been
I would
everywhere,
not
team.
stay that way. It is a superior.
So yeah, like I said, I'm happy to take some backseating suggestions where to go now, because I'm trying to do the main quest to go to the king, but I don't know where to go. I've spoken to everyone I can. I've looked everywhere that I can. I don't know where else to go. There's the proving master.
We're opening the roster in a few hours.
It says few hours. Do I need to do something to activate the few hours? I don't know. The doors to the sides are locked. Isn't there no king and who needs chosen order? Yeah, so there's two people battling it out to be king. Where you want to go? I'm trying to complete this quest. Vartag governs. Prince Velen is one of the two men who would take the throne. To earn an audience with Velen, you must speak to Vartag Govern, the second in command. Vartag may be found in the Assembly Chamber, which is in the Diamond Quarter. But I don't know where the Diamond Quarter is, or the Assembly Chamber. I've looked everywhere. It kind of looks like a diamond, right? Diamond is a girl's best friend. Hey, Blade. So like I said, I'm happy to take suggestions of where to go. Because I'm lost. Tiny toxic tofu is lost in her ways and doesn't know where to go. Might have to Google this.
Have you given any thought to your future, Shane?
I was thinking I might, join the Chantry, become divine, and have giant Andraste.
I have an idea.
golems
Maybe it's in Hall of
fresh-
Heroes.
True.
2 seconds. It might be on the sides, actually, of Hall of Heroes. So I've explored everywhere else quite thoroughly, but I didn't actually look at Hall of Heroes quite well.
Has
It
the
doesn't
Elder
look like it's
Mage ever
possible here.
encountered another golem?
I suppose there used to be one deactivated one stored in the tower's vault. I wonder what became of it. After
Now
all that's
that's
happened
okay,
to the
never
circle,
mind.
I'd be
If you
surprised
were
if
carved
it
like
isn't
Rocco,
completely
all
destroyed.
Why was it
Can't go
deactivated?
up there.
Did it crush some arrogant mage's head after one too many commands?
I do not know, Shane. Perhaps it is just irreparably broken. I think it stayed in the tower because no one could move it.
Diamond Quarter right, Proving Grounds left. This is right. E required.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with.
Oh, the
What
golem?
was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Loki! It sounded like Neelix. I was very worried. But it did sound ever so slightly like Neelix. Whew! Whew! Oh! I walked past this. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. I found the place finally.
I can't believe it. I heard a dwarven Grey Warden came to Orzammar and I couldn't help but hope. Look at you. My little sister. A battle-scarred veteran. And with quite the unusual entourage.
I'm afraid I'm not here to... Rika, is that you under all those jewels?
Can you imagine? As of last month, I'm a royal concubine to House Iduken. They've moved Mother and me into the palace.
Aww.
You could fit our whole neighborhood just in the bathing room. I wish you could meet little Endrin, but they don't let me bring him outside the royal nursery.
We had a baby. Neelix, the second best character in Voyager. Jimmy? Jimmy? You're a mother?
Little Endrin was
Jesus,
born
how
right
long have I
before
been
his
gone,
grandfather
lads?
died. His grandfather, the king. Can you believe it? My son is an Iduken. The future king of Orzammar spends his nights in my bed.
Wait,
Barat was a
but the
toad,
king-
but I have to thank him for teaching me to read, dance, massage, and whatever else Balin sees in me.
But Balin poisoned his father and killed his brother.
That's a horrible, vicious lie. Balin told me all about it. Lord Harrowmont always favored Balin's older brother, the one who murdered Trian. Balin thinks Harrowmont set the whole thing up to frame him. Then he had the gall to whisper these things to the dying king. When the king sent him away, Balin cried for weeks. Tell me you don't believe these horrible rumors.
Only second best? It is very hard. Yeah, the doctor has to take the spot, top spot. I hope for your sake you're right. Of course, Belen's my brother now. Oh yeah, oh, the future king is my brother, guys. A little bit of nepotism never did anyone a little bit of harm.
Then you'll have to meet Belen. You'll see what he's like. He's even kind to Mother. And you know how hard that is.
Even kind to Mother.
This isn't why you're here. What's wrong? All the news from the surface says terrible things are happening. Darkspawn attacks and a civil war among the humans.
A new blight is beginning. I need Arzamar to support the wardens. I need to talk to whoever's in charge. A new is beginning. I need Arzamar to support the wardens. Talk to whoever is in charge.
And I'm sure the Assembly would agree if they weren't busy arguing the secession. I hate this. Until there's a king, the Assembly would let the world collapse rather than bow to anyone's better judgment. But I can introduce you to Vartag Gavorn. He's Balin's chief lieutenant. He could help you if anyone could.
Great, take me there. Just tell me where he is. I'll find him. I have some things to do first, maybe later. I'd rather talk to Lord Haramount.
He may be suspicious at first. Don't take it personally. It's been so hard to tell who's against us.
Rita, I'm at the Assembly. This is no place for a woman. What do you mean by this?
Vartag, I want you to meet my sister. She's a Grey Warden and comes from the surface with terrible news.
Of course. I wasn't thinking. It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and her eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzamar's finest.
I need aid against the blight.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago.
16
now,
generations.
The difficulty is
Jeez.
that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Is there somewhere I could help? Can I talk to Belen?
You must understand, Haramont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Belen can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Belen to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
What must I do to prove my good intentions? I thought King Endrin himself supported Haramount. I promise I'm no spy.
That hurts worst of all. That Haramont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Belen cannot trust the word of a stranger. However
something
close
about
to
this guy's
family
voice again.
that stranger might be.
I feel like I know this voice actor.
Would you be willing to prove that? Haramont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haramont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence, which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Haramont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Helmy right away. I'll have to think about this. Where did you get the promissory note?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
This sounds dodgy.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons.
Oh, in the bar.
Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Oh! Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'm back. Whew. Okay. Nunca, I did answer the question previously just to say that I don't understand it fully. And restating again several times isn't helpful in the middle of a game. It is very hard to talk about physics when we are in the middle of the game. We do.
Vartag speaks favorably of her dedication.
Any idea of what time you'll start tomorrow? Like 5:30, 6, like the usual time I do my evening streams. Reason being, I still actually have to work, even though it's midterm week for the students. Like I said, it's professional development week for me, and my professional development is I need to develop a whole module, so I need to work on that.
His mother is getting on in years and gave up her assembly seat to him.
Yeah,
Many of
we're
the
getting a
nobles
tofu
think
on
he's a
Monday.
disappointment. He actually thinks the lower classes are people. I could almost like him if he wasn't such a vocal supporter for Harrowmont.
I just realized this is not another BRB clip. Welcome. Welcome, Get Good.
He isn't, but Gavorn is a very minor house, and Balin has always favored them. Vartag's son was fostered with Idukin, which was a great honor. Balin promised that when little Indrin is 12, he'll spend a year there in exchange. Finally, you ask. He's beautiful, with the biggest brown eyes, and so smart. He already knows who his father is. I'm sure his first word will be Prince. But you're giving me that look. I can take a hint. Finish your business and we can talk later. Off with you then. Far be it for me to keep you from service to my house. I still love saying that. My house.
It's so interesting. She still has the tattoo on her face of her lower class. You'd think she'd removed, considering she's pretty much the king's concubine almost, right?
Find your mother in the women's quarter.
Oh. Quest here.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender.
Tattoo can't be removed.
Second
Hi,
to Lord
Banished.
Harrowmont,
Welcome in.
King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Ozmar to aid. I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin? What do you want me to do? Denounce Balin publicly? Stop playing games! The Treaty Councils compels you to help. Vartag wants me to besmirch Harmon's reputation. Sorry, I hit the mic. Apologies.
Well, it hardly increases my confidence to hear that you went to him first. I assume you refused?
I'm looking for a better offer.
If you want Lord Harrowmont's assistance, first you'll have to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove that I'm working for Balin? What do you want me to do?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harmon's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
I do want to fight, but I don't want to do
anyone
that.
who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
They probably don't have laser removal tech. Surely a mage can conjure a laser to the face. That's true. That's true. Jimmy has a point.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
So, the reason I'm out here is not because I'm going to... So I'll go back here again, but I'm coming out here really, really quickly because I need to complete that quest. Oh. The dead end. I want to... What do I want to do? Oh. I got distracted.
Who would dare take from the memory?
What's
Orden,
this?
I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered.
Eisner.
What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being castless. No offense,
Probably in the
Gordon.
slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Eve in the house of... Okay.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace.
I
The
love your
memories
braids.
often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not
Wish I
burden a
could grow a
stranger with
beard.
such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
I could have so much fun braiding my beard. Could have a new design every day. Can Shale bathe in a pool of molten gold? I guess so. I mean, it depends what kind of rock Shale is made out of. I'm sure they could step out onto the sun with a magnifier. Oh, wait. How do you know who I am? Shape of Memories?
The Shaperate guards Orzamar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know
Are they
to which
golden
family a
pressed
child
platinum?
owes life. How we trace lost ties. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
Could I look at these permission papers?
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these?
Lie. In Nordheim's personal. Vartek. Oh. Ah. Shma.
Whom are you protecting? It is a crime against the Shaperate to falsify legal documents.
The papers are forged?
Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
Thank you. I need to have words with someone.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar.
That is fair. What kind of rock is shale made of? Yeah. Wait, is shale a type of rock? I actually didn't know that. Wait, is shale a rock? Hold up. I'm tabbing out. I'm looking at this. Shale. I did not know that. It's a rock group. It's a classic sedimentary rock formed of mud. Oh, that's a really fragile... I know this rock. Sorry, I do know this rock. It's really fragile. It's easily... what's the word? That's not a good rock to be made out of. That's really bad. Shale would be very, very weak.
Oh, and pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Only her name is shale. She's not made out of shale. That's true. So we need to question and understand what they're made out of. Not that I could really help very well, but I'm doing some research. What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Damn. That's a lot of stuff on my shoulders. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk to that second in command of Balin. He kind of set me up for failure there. Only her, I was really just a smart arse. It's okay, Johnny. Could make in day, I don't know. No, I get it. I completely forgot that shale is a type of rock. I actually did know it. I just didn't click in my head, you know? Alright, Vartag, speak!
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? Forged? Well, naturally they're forged. There is no legal way for Harrowmont to sell the same land twice over, is there?
I don't believe you. You forged them.
I didn't ask you to find out the paper's history. What I recall asking was whether you would prove your loyalty to Balin. These forgeries reflect badly on Lord Harrowmont, so unless you care about his reputation, I can't say I see your concern. Now, where does your allegiance lie? With your nephew, or with the man who would send him back to Dust Town?
I serve Balin. I serve only myself. I cannot lie just to curry favor. I'm going to take my chances with Lord...
If you cannot support my prince, do not expect him to serve you. If you change your mind, you know what you must do to earn his indulgence.
Fuck! Oh, so annoying. Fine, I'll just choose a side. I've been trying to be as neutral as possible for the last few conversations, but it doesn't seem to be working, lads. I'm gonna have to choose a side. It's a bit annoying, but, you know. What can men do against such reckless hate, as they say? Too many people take it for granted. I won't grab it for forgiveness. Can we time out Johnny for extreme dad jokes?
Ah, you return, Warden.
You need,
Is there more you would know from Orzamar's
you
memories?
need a children's stamp card with those dad jokes, you know? You need proof of childrenness. Shit, I need to hide. For every dad joke, there's a logarithmic relationship to how many children you can have. I would like your permission to open Chantry here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That is an odd request. Have you grown so fond of the Surfacer's ways in your brief absence?
I came on behalf of Brother Burkle.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar. Persuade. What harm would it let you intimidate? Would you? I think I have to go with the intimidate just because of my class.
If you are trying to threaten Orzammar from inside its own walls, you are
Shit.
sadly lacking in any understanding of tactics.
Okay, I'm going to try and be cunning.
What sort of charities do you mean?
The Chantry cares for widows and orphans. The Chantry could provide work for the castless. The work for the castless. He mentioned that.
I am not certain this is in Orzamar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Nice.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
We did it, team. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like there's a pattern here where you have to pick a side for everything, with the mages and the urn, etc. You can tell they're paired. This one is pretty black and white in my opinion. The choice? I don't see it. How is choosing which king to side with pretty black and white in this case? They're both, like, nothing is terribly bad or terribly good about either of them. Am I crazy? Did I misunderstand? Yeah, but at least they have freedom
Legion of the
to be
dead
zealous.
warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzamar's deadliest warriors behind him.
The Assembly has never named a paragon with so little disagreement as there was for the paragon Audocan. No naysayers, only a single abstention. His worthiness was unquestionable, his favour with the ancestors clear. But family rumour says that the man himself was deeply troubled, prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt, never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar. He died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying Taigs. Before he rose to paragon, he was of little note. The memories tells us that he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in the deep roads, keeping them free from the service bandits, content to live quiet life with his wife and daughters. When the Blight began, it caught Orzammar to the midst of the vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in the feuding, for as word of the attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their Taig, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The Assembly was so utterly tied up with the infighting that the Darkspawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. In the chaos, Ottocan grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with their arms, and bypassed the assembly with the nobles entirely. With his leadership, Ozamar was saved from annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made a paragon. Yet he always considered it peace. What if we slaughter both potential kings and put ourselves on? Ooh, ooh! I like the way you move.
What do you want? Are you one of those tiresome noble hunters? Neither my sons nor I are interested.
I'm Lady Venadia, Grey Warden.
Ah, such a noble profession. Cleaning up whatever darkspawn stragglers make it to the surface.
Is she being rude to me?
You must be very proud.
Why is she being so rude to me?
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring these to him.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
I'll go tell him. How would I know where to go find your... Never mind, you have the information. Vote your consciousness.
He was searching an old Idukan site.
Oh!
He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually no one is allowed past the front lines.
Nice, I was trying to get past there earlier.
Go?
Yes, I'll leave right now.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
How interesting. Yes, very fascinating, isn't it? I'll level up, I can't. I've asked that like 20 times, I apologize.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar. The public has a right to know.
But it's all a lie.
Oh, this is great. The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
According to the Chantry calendar, every 100 years is an age. I like the way you move. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Hacks. Now you got a song stuck in my head. You're a terrible VIP in this community. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a pass.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you?
Hi, Adam. Welcome in.
It's the only way to be sure.
It is the only way to be sure.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
The surface? But
There's
I thought
no
the vermin never
coffee
went
in
up
that
far
nebula.
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
I should go.
Best of luck.
Slongafol. Can I squeeze past you now? Can. Alright, team, we're going deep down the roads of Moria. Only shades of Grey Warden. I should stop here, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. It's almost 7 o'clock. We are starting a new area. But I am back tomorrow, so at least it's fresh in my mind where I'm starting. We are after, what's his name? What's Dace's house again?